Look over here.
Hello, everyone. And welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And we can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And welcome to
Look over here.
the companion piece to our recap of Canada Drag Race, the premiere episode. I'm your girl Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. I got water and I got a cup mug, and you can get it at lanagcreations.etsy.com. And we ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Canada, I'm looking at you. Get your new and improved cup merch.
Well, I'm David Healy, and I don't have a cute intro, but I still have a cute shirt. I'm still wearing my Giselle Lullaby shirt. We love her. And I'm just drinking some water right now.
Work.
Hi, I'm River, your Brazilian correspondent here on The Cup, and I'm done with my coffee, finally. But now I'm just drinking some water, and I chose to get my Tweety mug because it kind of matches my shirt.
Work. As it does. But y'all, we are here. We're talking the looks of episode 1 of Canada's Drag Race, which was a great premiere. We all said it. If you hadn't watched our recap, you should go check it out. It's long, it's there. We talked a lot because it was a lot to talk about. So if you want to hear all of those thoughts, go check out our recap. But this is where the place to be when you want to get all of the thoughts on the looks and our scores and all of that. We're going to deep dive into that. But before we jump into it, y'all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button here and on our other channels. All of those links will be in the description below, as well as our audio podcast links if you need to listen to us on the go, and our Patreon down there, so you can get early access to almost all the look over here's, and early access to all the other things that we put out there, and exclusive content across all 4 channels. Do those things. Hit the buttons, follow us, like us. We appreciate you so very much. So let's get right into it because there's no reason to wait. We have done it. We are here. We're going to talk about the entrance looks first, and then we're going to give our thoughts, critiques, our scores. And we're going to try to keep it brief, and we're going to try to keep it cute because we don't want to waste y'all time. Some of us are hungry. Me. I'm just like,
we all are a little bit.
some of us are hungry. Me. And we want to talk about these entrance looks because some of them are really, really good. So let's start it out with Minhi Wang.
I really like this look from Minhi. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I thought it was a solid, good, polished look. Her face and hair and makeup looks great. It tells me who she is with the flag and all of that. I really, really love the shoulders, especially. I do wish that the contrast between the outfit and like I don't know if it's straps, but like the black and the dark blue, I wish that the colors were either the blue was a little bit lighter or it wasn't black. It was just like create more contrast and stand out more so we could see the shape of the things that are in black here. Besides that, solid look, like a safe look. Not in my top, not in my bottom.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a really good look, but maybe not the biggest standout, especially knowing that they're going to be judged for the entrance looks. But this blue does look really good on her. Yeah, if there was something to make the black pop, maybe even just like highlight it with some sort of color, just to outline it, that would have made it pop a little bit more. But overall, I thought she looked really good. And I like the wig a lot.
Absolutely. I agree. I think the problem is I love this blue on her. I love the blue, but the black almost looks navy. It doesn't look black. It almost looks like a navy blue, which it just blends in with the royal blue of it all. So I think the black needed to be blacker if we wanted to stand it, make it more. What I do like is how she has the jewel part on the chest part area. That gives me a little bit of a contrast and makes me, it's the black on the sleeves and like on the collar that's not beaded. That for me is like, oh, it's just bleeding. It looks very navy. It looks very plain. It looks very like, we can't tell what the designs are. But other than that, this pantsuit though, it's pants and it looks great on her. It's
Oh my
perfectly
God, it's
fit.
pants.
OMG, it's pants and it's a perfect fit. The makeup is great. The hair is great. I think she looked really good. I agree with the River. Not safe, not bottom. I mean, not bottom, not top, just safe. Scores.
80.
81.
82.
Mhm.
Up next is Tara.
Yeah, I really like this. I think it has like a cool graffiti vibe to it. It kind of gave me like one of my favorite queens recently is Kyron. Like it feels like something Kyron would wear, even with the horns. So I really like that. But I think the biggest standout looking at her in the entrance was her makeup. I think that she's one of the strongest makeup queens from this cast. So I thought this was very solid. Like no complaints.
For me, I think this is a really good, solid entrance look if they weren't being judged on it.
Mhm.
Like if I would wear this if I knew I wasn't being judged. If I knew I was being judged, I would probably zhuzh it up a little bit. It seems a little bit more of a performance look or after performance look, like they said, walking around the club at the end, and he's like at the end of the night trying to get your tips and get your money. And I love this. It's not a bad look. It just looks a little bit. I would like a little bit more for an entrance look if you know you're being judged. It just needs to be a little bit more. But other than that, it's not bad. But her makeup is a standout, and that is going to be the standout throughout this episode. And I feel like as long as she is in this season, she's going to be a standout because she's good at what she does. Her makeup is always going to be on point, and I would want her to beat my face. I ain't gonna lie, she looks good. She looks good. But I do like this wig, though. I like this wig a lot.
Yes.
I really like this wig, but it's a good look. It's a solid look for me. It might fall in the bottom category for me, but only because I want it to be more because if you know you're being judged. But it's a good look. Of course.
Yeah. Well, I haven't talked about it yet.
Oh,
To
you
be honest, silence. I haven't. No, but I'm gonna echo a lot of what y'all said. Like the hair and makeup truly is the best part of this. Makeup first, hair second. But I really, really do love this hair. I just wish it was bigger in proportion. And I think the outfit is fine. It's a good, solid outfit. I would say safe, but good safe. Unfortunately, she had my least favorite entrance, but still good. Everyone
right.
was good. Just I feel like she could have just taken this and made and just dragged it up more and elevated more elements, bigger. But still good.
Yes. Now scores.
Now scores. Yes. I gave her a sensible 74.
Work.
I gave her 79.
I gave her 76.
Mhm.
Dabish queen. I know her name is I just like Dabish.
Whenever you say the bish, it reminds me of New Girl because we need a bish. If anyone watches that show, I love it.
Sanjina is here. This is who we are, Sanjina, but Dabish queen, period. This look to me is beautiful. I love cultural looks. I feel like Brandon. I love when people put their culture into their looks. And this for me is beautiful. I think she looks beautiful. Colors are just popping off of her skin. She looks gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah, she looks absolutely beautiful. I do love the colors, especially against her skin, like just pop. It's so beautiful. My biggest problem with this outfit, it was just the fabric choice, honestly, because and a little bit of the finishing touches on, especially like the waist part of the skirt. Um, but honestly, if she would have just like polished this a little bit more, it would have been amazing. It just really in the small details and finishing touches that she misses a little bit. But overall, this tells me who she is, and immediately I know who she is and where she comes from and what she's about. So for that, I give her props. But unfortunately, not one of my favorites either. But she looks beautiful.
Yeah, this one I'm a little mixed on because there's a lot that I really like, especially the top half. I like everything that we're seeing with the culture. There's a lot of details going on, especially with her face and with the accoutrements. And I really like the gloves with the nail on top of the glove. That's how you do it. It really is just the fabric on the skirt I wasn't crazy about, and that is personal preference. Other than that, I really like the top half. So still a good look.
Absolutely. Scores?
79.
83.
86. I just really like her. We have Perla.
Perla, I was not expecting this from her. From what I saw in the Meet the Queens, she kind of gave me when she came in, the same feeling vibe that I got from Le Coco on the Meet the Queens and promo for España. Very similar. And then in the episode, she proved that it was absolutely not that, and she was completely different from what I was expecting. But this look, I really like. It is so polished. It is so fashion. She looks so expensive. Um, I do wish the hair had a little bit more volume, like especially on top, just a little bit, just a little tease. Um, but the one thing that I didn't really enjoy was the hip part where she has like the black thing hanging. I wish it was just like a belt, a statement belt, just straight. I don't really like the hanging thing there. But besides that, this is so good and so polished.
Yeah, I love this. Immediately when she came out, I was like, "Oh, this is fashion." Like honestly, I do feel like this is one of the most like pure fashionable looks I've seen this year. I think it's stunning. This fabric is beautiful. She's already selling merch like backpacks with this fabric and I'm like, "That's so smart." Like
I don't
just
think she can though, because
is she not?
it's I don't know if it's because it's mimicking Gucci, so I don't know if she would get in. I don't know.
Oh, well,
Is
maybe I
it?
misunderstood. Maybe I misunderstood, but I thought she was. Either way, I think it looks really stunning. And I like that it's pants because it would have been very easy to do this, but make it a dress or like even like have a skirt. So I think the pants is a really cool element and kind of the black like bodysuit underneath. I like that as well.
Yeah, I was about to say when she walked in, I was like, oh, she is not coming up in here in a full Gucci outfit. Is she Gucci? Is she Louis V? Like, baby, this was designer bag all the way. Like, I was like, she is giving us Gucci, giving us Louis Vuitton, but this fashion, like, I loved it. I was back and forth. I was like, is it Louis Vuitton or is it Gucci? It's one of them. It's one. I'm not a whole huge designer person, but I'm like, I know that pattern, I know that fabric, I know that look. So I was like, she is giving us somebody, and it was very fashion, and I loved it. This was my favorite look of the entrances, and I liked a lot of them, but this was my favorite because she looked absolutely stunning, absolutely breathtaking, absolutely gorgeous and the hair. And I feel like I get what you're saying, River, about the hair. I think if she would have teased it a little bit more, it would have took away the fashion element of it because I could see it walking the runway and that first two. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Gucci. That's Gucci.
Oh no, it's Perla because she mimicked because the Gucci has like the little G, and then
Right.
she did the
Drag
same
queen merch.
pattern but with P's
Yeah,
for
she
Perla.
changed it up to modify it where it won't be copyright for Gucci,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a Gucci inspired, but she
Yeah.
made it enough way she can make it Perla, so she can sell it.
You can
She
buy
can sell
pants.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
You
you
can
can
buy
sell it.
pants.
She can buy the pants. I wish she look. I wish I was small enough to wear those pants, girl. But yeah, but what I was saying was that I could see her walking down the runway and that front two part of her hair that just flopping in the wind, just the wind just catching it and it's doing that what they do with the supermodel. I think it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. My favorite look of the entrances.
For sure.
Scores
89.
91.
98. Period. Miss Poison in the building.
Yeah, I love the vibe of this. It's very scene queen, and it just brings me back to like the mid 2000s. The green and purple complement each other so well. We will see a lot of it, but I think it really works on this look. The sleeves are amazing. Even the touches of the white, like white cross, like highlights in her face. I really like that element. I thought this was one of the best entrance looks of anybody. This is so good.
I love this entrance look. I thought it was a perfect entrance look for her. It told us who she was. It let us know what her brand was. I like the green tight higher than the purple tight, and then the green on one boob and purple on the other. Like, she gave us that element throughout this entire look. And I love that. That was what I was going to point out, David, the stars on the eyes underneath in the white. I was like, who thinks about those small details to do that? And she did that. And I mean, it's all over the eye. It's above the eyelid, it's under the eye. It's so perfect. I love the sleeves. I love the skirt. This is just a good entrance look, and it tells us who she is through. And I love that. I loved it.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like, it was so clear immediately who she is, and so it's so effective. I really love the asymmetry with everything in the styling, like the gloves and the socks and all of that. Um, this color combo is really great. The one thing that bothered me a little bit is the placement of the boobs seemed a little bit higher than it should be. So it kind of felt like she had her boobs like too close to her neck. But that's like a very small detail, but I still really enjoyed this, and it gave me Monster High in the best way.
Love
So,
that. Scores.
84.
86.
85. Miss Jaylene time. Is it me? Do I get to start off on Jaylene time?
You have that
You do
privilege.
have the
I
pleasure.
have the privilege. Oh
Yes.
my God. Mother!
In the house.
Mother in the house. If Perla was my favorite look, this is like right there. Like right there. Like, I don't know. Maybe they might tie. They probably go tie. Because oh my God, this red looks amazing on her. I love the message she's giving with everything about this. She looks timeless. She looks gorgeous. She looks classy. She looks sophisticated. I love this. She came in looking spectacular. I understand why she got the rosebud for this entrance look, because it's beautiful. It's everything I would want to see on Jaylene time, and she just served. She served. Beautiful.
Yeah, immediately when she came in, I loved this look, just visually. But then when she started explaining what it was about, I liked it even more, because she's speaking through to my heart, and we come from very similar places. I'll say similar because it's yeah, I cried when she was explaining this look. I truly cried, because it touched me in a very deep way, and I'm getting emotional. Like, I don't like crying on camera. I'm getting emotional just talking about it and thinking about it. So I'm just gonna say tied for my favorite look, because there is another look that I really loved. But for the emotional and just the meaning of this, it was in my top for sure.
Yeah, as soon as she walked out on this, I got big diva energy from her. This is just such a beautiful shape on her. Like, she really knows how to accentuate her curves in the best way. Even like having the black part around the arms here, like really makes her hands pop and gives volume to the sleeves there. And I knew it was important as soon as I saw that red kind of blood print there. I didn't know what it meant right away, so I'm glad she got to explain it. Also, this is how you do a nude illusion. That looks perfect. Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, this was
Mhm.
second best for me of the entrance looks.
Yes. Can't even tell it's nude illusion. Can't even
Mhm.
tell. So good. Scores.
90.
89.
I said she scored with my favorite. Tied 98.
Yep.
Period. So good.
Period.
So
She 98
good.
one down.
She 98 one down for sure.
Let that sink.
The Virgo queen is in the house.
And I have the pleasure of going first for
Yes,
this
you do.
queen. Look, I'm obsessed with her. This look gave me, and she said, before she said, when she came out, it said brats. And then she started explaining, and she was saying, I'm giving brats down. I'm like, I clocked. So it spoke to me because that is very much how I spent my childhood, is playing with brats and Barbies. But brats were more fashionable, so I enjoyed that more. And she just is a queen after my heart. I would wear this in a second. I would wear that wig, the outfit, everything. Um, she looks a little bit like she could be like a cheetah girl as well, and I could see that. It was fabulous. Um, yeah, this was in my top for sure. But just because we had like the entrance looks were so good in general that like even like this is so good, but still I had like other favorites, but so strong. This is perfect.
Yeah. So my favorite color combination is brown and blue. And so since we were getting browns and blues in this, I did like that aspect. I think for me, this just comes down to personal preference in drag styles because this is
Hmm.
not exactly what I like to see on drag queens. Uh, I didn't really like the animal print. I think it could have looked better without that because I thought the particular fabric she used looked a little cheap. um and the wig, I like the wig, but just those kind of wigs where it's like things extending out, they can get messy pretty quickly, and it didn't get messy, so that's good. But yeah, overall it's good. I can respect it, but it's not for me.
You hit it, River, when you said she was a cheetah girl, because that's what I thought
Hmm.
immediately. I was like, she could be a cheetah girl, and not just any cheetah girl. She can be Aqua from the Cheetah Girls. I was like, she is
Hmm.
Aqua. Like she looks like Aqua. This is a style I think Aqua would do. The jeans with the cheetah. I'm here for it. I love this. I thought she looked so good. I thought she looked really good. Um, it's I felt like the only thing that I didn't particularly like was the boots because I'm not a fan of the brown boots. That's just me.
Mm.
Um, but I like this look. I like the Bratz doll inspiration that she got from it. I liked it. I think she looks perfectly. Was it my favorite? No. I think she was perfectly safe for me in this look. She wasn't the worst. She wasn't the best. Scores.
87.
78.
80. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I really like this. This is pure camp. I mentioned it on the recap, but when she pulled out the top lip with the teeth, I was like, "What the? Come on, girl!" Like, and this is so polished and like clean too and crisp. So I really like that. The buttons are cool. The fabric, the purple. She told us that purple was her color, so I'm glad she started off in that. This was just everything I expect from her in the best way. So this was probably my third favorite look of the entrance looks.
This was everything I wanted when I saw Uma, and I saw it from the promos. This is what I
Hmm.
wanted to see from the Instagrams. This is what I wanted to see, and she delivered. This was so good. I enjoyed this. Like I said in the recap, it's a line for me between campy and corny, and I think Uma just hits that line perfectly. She found her sweet spot, she found her niche, and she just revels in it, and she does it so well. This is a fun, entertaining great entrance look. Because if there was a photo shoot, could you imagine the photos you'll get with this look? It was perfection in the way that she was smart, thinking about what could be if this is my entrance look, what I would have to do. It was good. I think she did a really good job, and it was fun, and the color is popping. I love it. Love it.
Yeah, this is camp in a glamorous way, like very polished camp, and I love it. The color combination is great. This stupid bitch, I love her. I love her. This is a queen after my heart. Y'all know that this is my type of thing, and this was tied for my favorite entrance for sure. It's it's stupid. It's glamorous. Ugh, I'm obsessed with this, and I'm obsessed with her.
Or scores
90.
87.
86. Miss Tiffany Ann Co.
Is it me?
I think it's Lana.
I think it's me again. Why do
Oh,
I
go ahead.
always get Miss Tiffany Ann Co? I think it's Miss Tiffany.
It's a
Me and
blessing.
you are here. It's fate. It's destiny, because both shows I ended up starting with Miss Tiffany Ann Co. And because I love this entrance look. I'm gonna say this. I love this entrance look. I think this color is fantastic. One of my favorite shades of blue. Love a good aqua blue. Like one of my favorite shades. This bow behind her, beautiful. I'm not a big bow person, but I like this bow. This is wild, because in other I'm like, I hate bows, so many big bows. But I feel like if a bow makes sense, a bow makes sense. I think this bow makes sense, and it's not like front and present. Like, I like this look. I think she looks beautiful. I think she looks like the pop star that she is giving. Like, that is her point of view as a queen. She is a pop queen, and I think she's giving that. I love the part of the front where it looks like it might be a skirt, but it's just a panel to cover up the bodysuit. I love it. I think she looks beautiful. It's a good entrance look.
Yeah, she looks really beautiful. This is a say something bow for sure. But the one I do really like this entrance. It is very effective. Um, I do not like the skirt part. That is the thing. I feel like waist up, it's great. I love the gloves. I don't like the shape of this skirt fabric. I wish the bottom part was different, but other than that, I really enjoyed this. It wasn't in my top in any way, but it was still very good and effective and polished.
Yeah, this feels like a paint by the numbers way to do a very good entrance look. Like, she's doing everything right. I agree with Lana. I had it in my notes. Like, this is one of the prettiest shades of blue that anybody could wear. I just think it's stunning on her. All of the stoning she has on it really added to it, made it pop. I like the bow on the back. I couldn't tell it was a bow at first. I was like, is that a pillow? And then she turned around and I saw it was a bow. So yeah, I like everything. The only thing that I could possibly like nitpick, and this also comes down to personal preference, I kind of would have liked more volume in the wig. She's going for more like realistic human like type of wig, and not like draggy wigs, but that's just personal preference. Still very, very solid look.
Scores
79.
82.
83. I will up one you up, David, or one you down. It doesn't matter. Xana entered in the building.
I like this a medium amount, an average amount. Um, I do like this color and this blue with the orange in the hair. I do love that. Um, I wish the cape that she had was maybe like the opposite. Instead of being black on the outside and then lined red, I wish it was maybe red on the outside and then lined black or something. I don't know. I didn't really like the cape that she had, but the outfit I think it's fine. Um, I'm not really this is not really the style of drag that I like this bondage aspect of it is not really for me. But I can appreciate it for what it is. Um, my favorite thing is the makeup. For sure, this face is incredible. And I do like this hair and like the really long braid. I just wish the braid was a little bit thicker. That's all.
I like this. This was probably my top half of the entrance looks. I really liked how she came out with the hat, with the eye hole, kind of Carmen Sandiego type of vibe. I thought that was a cool element, but all of the straps looked really good. I like the robe. And there was something about her skin. I don't know if you all noticed this, but her skin was just shining in the best way. I don't know if that's how it naturally is or if she had oil on her, but she was really like picking up all of the lights on her skin. So I thought she looked really good.
I think this was an okay look. I think it was okay because we've seen some belt looks, and I felt like we've seen some more successful belt looks, but I think this wasn't a bad look. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad look. I do like her makeup though. I like this top picture here is like beautiful, stunning. But I don't know. I think the look itself is just a little something isn't quite right with me, but not really wrong with me. Very much in the middle for me. So, scores
77.
85.
77. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Last but definitely not least, Miss Makayla Couture.
This wig is so pretty. I love all of the gold pieces in it. I thought that was a really cool element there. I just thought it was a really strong look overall. It gives me kind of the Victoria's Secret vibes. The back piece with all of the, like, I don't know what you call those things, but either way, whatever it is, I like it. Very solid. This is another one where she just came out with like a standard what you should do for entrance look. It works.
Mm-hmm. She looks so pretty, so angelic, so like this makeup, her eye makeup, that gold over the eyes, so stunning. And yeah, I love us when we could take our braids and then put the little jewels and the charms in there. We just do that. I love that for her. It's beautiful. She looks so stunning. She looks like an angel, just ready just to walk, and she's doing it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think Hill looks absolutely stunning. The face, can't touch it. Cannot touch. The hair and makeup truly are my favorite part of this. I think the outfit is good. It didn't excite me in any way, shape, or form. I think it's fine. She looks beautiful. But I'm more excited about her hair and makeup than I am about her outfit. And this is about the looks. So I feel it was solidly safe for me, but I wanted to be more excited because I am excited about her. I'm just not excited about this look in particular.
Okay, of course.
hmm That being said, I still give it an 82.
84.
89.
hmm
And I say we just keep it moving into the runway look, where the category is You Oughta Know Me.
Could have had Alanis Morissette in the background.
And I swear to remind you. Okay, that's enough. Copyright. But yes, let's get into it. We'll continue the same order that we started with before. So River, you'll start us off.
It's your turn then, right?
Well, no, we're just gonna start over.
Okay, I see.
Just start over with Minhi Wang.
I like this overall. The length is a little bit of a problem for me. It always bothers me when a dress is supposed to touch the floor and it doesn't. I don't care how good the dress is, it's going to bother me every time.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, this is beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of what Miranda did for Global with the snake around for the Garden of Eden, because it with the dragon around, so it kind of reminded me of that. But this is really beautiful and polished. It just, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if maybe Minhi in general doesn't excite me, but as much as I feel like it's beautiful visually, it didn't excite me. Maybe it was the way that she presented it. I don't know. But yeah, I want to like it more than I actually do, is how I feel.
Well, it excited me. I'll just go ahead and say this was my favorite of the runway looks. I thought it looked expensive. The red and the gold, you can't go wrong with that. I love this headpiece. This headpiece is so interesting. I don't think I've seen anything quite shaped like this. So I like that I'm still seeing new things on Drag Race. The touch of having the dragon around her is really cool. And you can't see it in this picture, but I love what was going on with the wig because it looks like she has short hair or like curled up hair, but she's got this long wig just flowing down her back. But yeah, this was stunning for me. I really like this.
I like this too. I love the colors. I like the red and the gold. My only issue is I wish the dragon was bigger. Honestly, I feel like the dragon itself is not proportioned right with everything. Like I wish the dragon was bigger. I wish the headpiece was bigger. I want the dragon head look like it's struggling to poke out over the shoulder. It's just like you can see me. You can see me right here. I'm right here. And I want it to be like, wow, like I want that dragon head to be bigger. But I think I think I know what it is, River. I think Minhi her personality just doesn't pop. It's just,
Yeah.
it's like even in these pictures, even when she was on the runway, I felt like she was so reserved and just like, I'm giving you this when I want her to give us fierce, and she's giving me, perfect example. You know how we are on this panel when we're all excited about something, and David is like, I like it. It's cool. That's how I feel Minnie's giving us. Minnie is giving us David. He's just like, it's all right. It's
Kind of like
not
nonchalant.
very nonchalant, not in a bad way, because we still appreciate and love David's, personality, but it's just very chill compared to me or you when we're excited about something and we're like, oh my God, this is great. I love it. And David's like, oh, I really love it. It was so my God. His excitement is, oh my gosh, you guys, this is so great. And we're like, yes, yes.
Being excited is like us normal.
Yes. And so I feel like Minnie is giving us very nonchalant, and the personality is not going with because what she's wearing is fierce, and I want her attitude to be just like what she's wearing, but still good. Scores.
82.
88.
81. I don't get the honor to start with her, but David, you can start with her.
Yeah, I really like this. Jaylene is giving me old Hollywood with this look, and I don't know why, but I didn't expect a short wig from her. Even though there are a few pictures where she does short wigs on Instagram, but this looks really good. It frames her face really well with the short blonde. And I'm usually not a big tulle person, but I think the way that she structured this tulle really framed the outfit really well. And I'm a sucker for blue. Blue and anything is my favorite color combination. So this was a hit for me for sure.
I like this. I think this is one of her old Dolly wigs, because when
Maybe.
Dolly goes to her short phase wigs, I think this is the old Dolly wig, which is perfection. It's really good wig and it looks good on her. But I love her face, the makeup, the hair, this necklace, this dress is so stunning. I think the tulle is just right. Sometimes tulle doesn't belong on a dress, or sometimes it's overbearing, it's too much. I think this tulle is just right. The tulle at the bottom, and then she gave us a tulle wrap robe type deal. It just looks good. She looks glamorous. Like, put her on anybody's red carpet and they'll be like, who is that? She would make somebody's best dress list because she looks phenomenal and fabulous.
And she looks like she knows she looks good.
She knows she looks good. Absolutely, she knows it.
Yeah, Jaylene looks really expensive and chic. This dress is beautiful. The accessories are great. I like the wig. I wish it me with the hair again. I like a little bit more volume when it comes to drag wigs. But still great. The one thing for me is that I liked Jaylene's entrance and it excited me more than her runway. Even though I still really like this and I think she looks beautiful and she sold it really well in like the presentation on the runway. It's just I don't like it as much as I liked her entrance.
Okay. Of course.
81.
85.
88. Yeah, I do like it.
Mhm.
I had to think about it. Do I like it that much? Or yeah. Tara. Okay.
Glad I get.
You get to start it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I'm excited I get to start with Tara because I don't see what the judges saw with her. I don't think she's hodgepodge in any way. I actually thought this was really great. I wish the bottom part had a little bit more to it because it does feel a little bit top heavy. So I wish it was just a little bit more spread out, like the focus of the outfit. I wish we had more focal points to kind of balance that out a little bit more. But knowing that she made all of this is really good. The wig is great. The accessories are great. I really enjoyed this, and she sold it on the runway as well. So I don't know what the judges are seeing because I feel like she did great.
I agree. This was my second favorite runway look this week. I'm a sucker for blue, and this specific royal blue is just stunning on her. And all the pearls really adds like a level of contrast that really makes it like pop out. And I love the wig. I love the headpiece. And what's really cool is the shoulders, the fabric here has this kind of wave effect, and it like gives me water. So just everything was right. This was so good. So good.
I like this. I like the blue. I think this blue is very pretty on her. What I didn't like is so many pearls. It just made the top part look a little messy. Because she has ruffles on the shoulder, all these pearls, and then she got pearls underneath the pearls. It's just so much. And then you got the headpiece with the pearls. I think it's just a tad much. Like, I think she needed to Coco Chanel this. Just look in the mirror before you went out and take off one thing. Edit one thing, and it would have been, it wouldn't have looked so. I don't think hodgepodge is the word. I just think it's just to look a little bit messy because it's definitely not hodgepodge. I think she had a point of view. It made sense. What she was going for made sense. But I think if she would have just maybe not had the pearls hanging down, maybe just had the pearl choker and not had all the pearls hanging down in the front, it would have made it look a little bit more cleaner and more polished. It just looked like a lot of stuff from the neck to the torso. It just looked like a lot, but I still think it's pretty. I think she looks pretty. Like, I love what she made, and I like the gown itself. It's just the front part looked a little messy for me, but it still looks good. I still like it, and the color, this blue is the really, really good blue. If you go do blue, do a really good one, and she did a really good blue. So, of course. Say that again. You went out.
85.
87.
83. We have Makayla Couture.
It is me. I'm lost.
Look, we messed up the order last round,
Yeah,
so I'll just go.
Oh, because I think I was supposed to start Tara, But
Actually, why don't you start, Makayla, Lana?
you
I think you should.
Okay.
I think you should have
Well,
the privilege.
Thank you. Makayla's gorgeous. This wig is giving me life. This is definitely Diana Ross wig at its finest. Like, if you go a big wig, go big wig all the way. And this looks like this could literally be growing out of her head. Like, this looks like it could be growing out of her head. This is a good wig. This yellow is a good color on her. It's good on her skin. I didn't like to see the brown part underneath the in the middle. That was the one thing I didn't like that much, but it was so minute and so small, you can barely tell because this yellow and this orange pops. She looks like a star on this stage.
David, you want to go?
Sure. Yeah,
I would like to go last.
Okay, I really like these colors on her. Like the whole look was giving me fall. Like fall in the best way, like the orange, the yellow, and even like with the brown in her wig. I just really love how everything went together. And she emphasized the colors in her makeup so well. On her eyes, there were touches of yellow and orange. The wig is perfection. Literally one of the best wigs I've seen in a while. Yeah, no complaints at all about this look.
This is why I wanted to go last, because I love Makayla. I'm obsessed with this hair. It's everything to me. Her makeup looks beautiful. The necklace is great. And I like is it a cape that she's wearing? The cape with the ostrich I feel like it is. And the color combination, this is beautiful. I don't like the dress. I don't like the way that it fits her. And I don't particularly enjoy the fabric. The color is beautiful, but the way that it fit in the breast area really did bother me a lot, unfortunately. She still looks great, and the way that she walked this dress down the runway, perfection. She sold it to me, even though I don't like the dress. She sold me on the presentation for sure. But I expected a little bit more. Not bad by any means, but I was a little underwhelmed.
Okay.
The way I thought you wanted to end on a positive, but you're like, no, I want to end on the most negative opinion. Those should be sandwiched.
Yeah. Well,
it's not as
because
negative.
I knew I was going to be opposite to y'all, so I was like, okay, let's get the good stuff out of the way first,
Fair.
and then I'll sour it up for everyone.
Scores.
Not bad. So I still gave it a 76.
I gave it an 86.
And I gave it an 86 as well.
Nice.
Xana is here.
Can I start with this?
Absolutely.
Please. Because I was so excited when she came out. Like the combination of the yellow zebra with this shade of pink, I love it so much. I cannot tell you how obsessed I am with this. The actual like garment is so cool. I love how the asymmetry in every way, like the colors are different in each side, and then the shape is different. Like even the chaps like are different on each leg, and it is so interesting. I do have two small things with this. Is just the thing around the head. Like I love the headpiece that she has on, but I wish it was just attached to her head in a different way, that she didn't need to have the thing going around her head to place the headpiece. I didn't want to see that. And I wish she had an earring on. Any earring, anything. I don't like to see earlobes on drag queens. I don't. I don't wear earrings, but I don't like to see drag queens without earrings. It's just a thing for me. But besides that, this looks so good. I love it.
Me too. This was another one of my favorite runway looks.
Mhm.
So what I like about what she did with the zebra print, which I wrote tiger print like an idiot, um, it has like a kind of cool ombre effect. Like it goes from like this highlighter yellow
Mm-hmm.
into kind of an orange. So I thought that was really cool. And then I would have never thought to make it pop with this pink fabric just wrapped around her, but that really added to it, and it just gave a very interesting perspective for this look. And then of course the horns, those feel fitting for Xana right now. So overall, this was a very solid look.
I'm glad I'm ending it. I'm going to be River now.
No.
It's okay. It goes around. We all, there's always someone.
It is.
It's usually David. But
It's gonna make me feel like I don't like Xana, and that is not the case. I don't like the pink. I don't like the pink. That's what I don't. And the reason I don't like it, I don't like it how it looks like it's tucked in and it's just popping out of it. Like, why do you have it like it's tucked in the shirt like a napkin for dinner? I don't want that. It just, I don't know. I don't like it. I do like the highlight the ombre in the zebra effect look. I do like that, but I also feel like the chaps, they're like saggy a little bit. Like they're not fitting the way I like them to fit, like some chaps to fit. I don't know. It's just not doing it. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. And my scores will show that I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite. Like I'm not as high on it as you all are. I think her makeup is good. I like the horns. I want them a little bit bigger. Like just pronounced a little bit more. But it's not bad. Of course.
90.
86.
80. See, not bad.
Still good. Yeah.
Real good. The Virgo Queen. David is going to start us off with the bad.
And that's how it should be. And it's not bad. I do think this is a cute look. My only thing is it does feel a bit dated, and I feel like we've seen looks like these since season 1 of Drag Race back in 2009, and we've seen them consistently. In fact, they've started to go away because people are being more modern with their fashion senses. But like if you showed me this and I didn't know any better, I'd be like, oh yeah, this could be something that was worn on season 2 of Drag Race. I just want to see her push herself to a more modern and fresh level, but it still looks good. Like objectively, she looks good. It's just not the most interesting look for me. The wig is really good though. But yeah, that's it.
I think this is the brand. This is what Virgo Queen wanted to show her brand, because I think this is the brand of Virgo Queen. That's what her whole look is about, that whole astrology. Virgo Queen, disco thing. I mean, especially if we want to think about modern times, Beyonce just came out with a whole thing about the Virgo, her and her Virgo Queen, and a whole song about Virgo Queen. And that's the feel of the Virgo Queen. It's the psychedelic, it's the glitter, it's the shiny, it's the the jumpsuits. That was the vibe. So I think that's what she was going with. And I liked this. I thought this is what she did to I think she did modernize the jumpsuit that we would see in earlier days of Drag Queen, and just made it more like, I don't want to get rid of it, but I still want to update it a little bit. So I think she gave the old jumpsuit, bodysuit, the what we will see, and she modernized it with I like the furry things on the arms and the hip thing, the belt with the thing coming down, and this wig is beautiful. I think she looks stunning. It's not memorable, something where I'm going to remember this look for years and years to come, but I don't think it's a bad look. I think it's really, really good, and she looks good in it. So,
well, we're going to end on the best note, because I don't agree with anything that y'all said in the most respectful way possible. I do see where you're coming from. I just
You don't agree that this could have been worn on
agree.
season 2? Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean, of course it could. But I don't see that as a. It's not like she came in looking like Rebecca Glasscock in her entrance for season 1. It's not like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I am obsessed with this. As a person that is obsessed with Cher, the 70s, the color purple, and astrology, I love this. Out of all of the outfits on the runway, if I had to choose one outfit to steal and wear myself, this would be the one. This would be the one. I feel like the shade was perfect. The shape of the jumpsuit, like the legs, like everything is perfection. It is maybe a little, it could be seen as maybe a little simple, but it is so polished. There is a very strong point of view in this outfit with the feathers, with this hair specifically in this shade and style. Like, to me, this was perfect in every way. You don't have to agree. It's fine. I love when we disagree. Actually, I live for that. It's my favorite. But this was my favorite runway, period. I am going to remember this look for a very long time. I might even make one for myself. So,
Word.
I love it.
Well, I would love to hear the range of this score. Scores.
Well, this is going to be wild because I gave it a 99.
This is my lowest score of the runway, and it's a very low 80.
Because you hate it so much.
Yes, because I loathe
Exactly.
it.
And I gave it a 90 because I do
Period.
like it. I do like it a lot. And I think she looks gorgina in it.
A very good range of scores. Very nice.
Mhm. Let's talk about Miss Perla. Is it me? Is it to me? Because I want to talk about this. I think this is a great look on Perla. I love this look on Perla. I don't know why, but I think she looks fabulous. Is the wig small? Yeah. Is it just a bob? Yeah. But do I love it? Absolutely. I love the big baby doll ish kind of dress like that she's wearing with the black lace bodysuit underneath. I think she looks fantabulous. I really like it. I don't know why. I just do. And then I'm just gonna go with it. I like her point of view and I like it. I think she looks amazing on this runway. Good. Done.
I like it. I don't think I like it as much as you do, Lana, but I still really like it. I'm like thinking, what would I change or elevate about this? And I don't know. I just wanted, I feel like I wanted to take this and just amplify it and exaggerate it more. I don't know. I still really like it, but just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. Clearly. But I still think she looks good. Maybe I'm confused because it is so different from her entrance that I'm like, who is Perla? What is her style, aesthetic? What is she trying to say? And
Still fashion. She's still fashion.
it is fashion. It is still fashion.
She is fashion.
For sure.
It's funny because there is kind of a through line between her entrance looks in this one, like the black lacy bodysuit underneath. She has those in both, and they're very different too. Like they're the same concept but very differently executed. And I think that's why I like her, because I am starting to get a stamp of what her style is. And I thought this was really good. You can't go wrong with black and pink. Like those colors just work so well together. And this wig I thought was adorable. And this is how you do a face kini, because like we just talked about a face kini on a different podcast we recorded, but you still get a lot of expression and a lot of face from her. So if she had to lip sync, I don't think it would have hindered her. Overall, I thought this was very good.
Agreed. Scores.
Yeah. 79.
84.
91. I like her. I like it. Miss Sanjina, Dabish queen. This blue. This
Honey.
blue. This blue. I love the blue. And y'all know I love a good hat moment, and she's giving me a good hat moment. But I think she looks stunning on this runway. I thought it was a beautiful look for her. Everything about it for me is good. Period. Point blank. Don't need to say anything else. She's good. She's good.
The girl looks good. And she looks not only good, expensive, honey. This is what I wanted to see from Sanjina. This is how I want her to feel. Because she felt confident. You could tell that she was walking so proud to be wearing this, and she knew she looked good. This is I think, yeah, this is my second favorite from the runway for sure. Really good. And it tells us who she is just in a different way that her entrance did. So I really like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is another one of my favorites. She's wearing my favorite color combination, blue and something else. This time it's silver, and I thought that was a great touch. But yeah, what I really like about this is her body looks so right. Like this found every curve and emphasized them and just screamed woman. So I really like that. And it's another kind of almost Carmen Sandiego, except in blue type of look. So yeah, very expensive looking, very strong. This was a hit.
Absolutely. Scores.
94.
86.
89.
Nice.
Miss Poison is in the building.
If we're starting with the negative, I feel like maybe I should start. Yes? Okay. I don't think this is bad. I just honestly I don't like the waist down. Like from the waist down, it needs to be something else for me. But I feel like in the first picture that we have here, the top picture, great. I really like especially the shoulder with the little teeth. That's really cool. And I really like this hair with the earpiece, like the hair all to the side and then the earpiece. That's really nice. And the top part of the outfit, I feel like is great, but it's just the bottom part feels like an afterthought and like it's missing something. But I still think she looks good. It was just unfortunately this was my least favorite of the runways.
I like this. I think that she feels like somebody right out of a Tim Burton movie, or even like a Joel Schumacher. Like she even made a reference to a Joel Schumacher movie with her entrance line of saying, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm Poison Ivy, and Batman and Robin." So I really like her frame of references. I think they're really cool, really up my alley. I bet we could talk movies for a long time. Like I like the hands. I like the kind of teeth. The thing framing her ear. The green wig is really pretty. My only issue is that it was unfortunate that you had three similar like color groupings in the same episode. But it is an episode where you're showing off your branding. It's just by the end, I'm like, I want to be more surprised by her. It still looks good though.
Yeah, it looks fine. It wasn't my favorite. I do like the shoulders. I think the shoulders and the earpiece is probably my favorite part of this look because I think they're so cool looking. It just doesn't give me runway. You know what I mean? It's giving me this could have been the entrance and maybe her runway could have been like switched it up. Like Like this should have been her entrance and her entrance should have been the runway. It's just I don't know. It's just giving me it's after what we saw in her entrance, it seems like it just went down. It just lacked a little bit. But it's not horrible. She still looks good. I think it could just be a little bit more. But I still like her. I still like her a lot. So it's just it is what it is. But scores
70.
81.
79. Tiffany Ann Co. Please tell me I'm starting with Tiffany Ann Co. Oh, no, it's David.
It's
You took
me.
it.
Sorry. I
Sorry.
think this is adorable. So adorable. Like this is screaming pop star. Like this could have been a look that the main character was wearing in Smile 2. It's very her coded. But yeah, even the wig with the little ponytails on either side, I thought that was cute. It's very Britney referential. And I love that. As somebody who really enjoys Britney Spears, who really enjoys pop music from the early 2000s, that's my jam. Everything about this was just adorable. It's a little simple compared to a lot of the other looks that we got on this runway. I'm not going to hold that against her because I still think it's solid, and I think everybody was good this episode. So
I agree. I think she is giving me this could be very Britney coded in a, like if Britney was performing in Vegas and she wanted to do Oops, I Did It Again, but didn't want to wear the red leather suit, she'll do a different version of it, and this could be it. Like I want to do a pink leotard with the exaggerated shoulders instead of the whole red leotard, the red latex pantsuit. I think this is a good performance. Like it could be a good performance, look at an alternative to something else that they wore in the video. I could see this in a video. This is a good look. I like it. I like that she put the name across her neck like most pop stars do. And I think this is very Tiffany coded, and I love it. And I think, was it simple? Yes. But was it good? Simple. Sometimes simple and effective is worth better than just elaborate and ugly. You know what I mean? I would rather take simple and effective than elaborate and ugly. So this is good for me.
you could say it's Tiffany and coded.
Tiffany Ann coded. Absolutely. Period. So score. Oh no, not scores. River.
Well, y'all said it. It really does give Britney, and I love that. Like the mic got immediately got Britney. I really wish she would have worn this for the music video and not the runway, and she had something else on the runway because I love this look. I just, with everything else that we had on the runway, the girls really brought it. So this is not bad. It's just like her going like near the end of the runway after everything that we saw. It was a little anticlimactic and a little underwhelming, but she still looks good. And this outfit is really well made. It doesn't look like it looks expensive. It's an expensive performance outfit, and she looks great in it. And the performance, like the her performance on the runway and the way that she sold it was great as well. I just truly just wanted more.
Okay.
Give me more. I want her to give me more.
Give me more.
Give me more.
Period. Scores.
Yes. 76.
Give me scores. Give me scores. Okay.
81.
83. And last but not least, Miss. Oh my God. I have to say it that way. I don't know why, but oh my God. It's me, right? It is me, right? I thought so. Okay, I didn't want to just start talking and y'all be looking at me crazy. I like this look from Oh my God. I think we talked about in the recap about her nod or poke at religion and how she does this. And I think she looks so it gives me the perfect amount of prestige and beauty, and then the next amount of camp and funny, and I love this. I thought she looked good. It was just and I love the way she performed it. I think her performance of it made me love it a little bit more, but I really like this a lot. So that's it.
I like this a medium amount. I like Uma more than I like this look for sure. And I liked her entrance and her look on the music video more than I like this. But I still like this. It's just maybe it's the color. I don't know. I understand what she's going for and what she's doing and what this runway is supposed to say. It doesn't speak to me that much. I still think she looks good. But I wanna like it more than I actually do. So
I do like this quite a bit. I think it's really interesting. The thing though is this surprised me the most. Like I think of everybody on the
Mm-hmm.
runway, I was not expecting this. And when the runway is you ought to know me, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
wait, is this you? Is this you? And I really think more than it being her aesthetically, I think it's more about this is my brand based on my name,
Mm-hmm.
which
Mm-hmm.
that works too. But I think it's really cool. It is a lot of fabric,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think she's swallowed up by it. The fabric is pretty, and the headpiece is really cool. And she keeps her signature makeup. So I like that as well. So very good.
Yeah. Scores.
Solid 80.
82.
85.
Work.
Work and work. And there we have it, y'all. We have talked about all of the looks on the runway. We have talked about all of the entrance looks. And we did it in almost what we planned on doing in the first place. So there we go, y'all. We did it. Wow, we did it. Well, we'll be back next week to talk more Canada's Drag Race runways and all the things. And y'all let us know in the comments what you think. Did you agree with us? Did you not agree with us? Did you like the interest looks? Did you not like the interest looks? Were we wrong on our runway thoughts? Let us know. We appreciate all the comments and we love responding to them. So please do that. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to all of our other channels. They will be in the link in the description below, as well as our audio podcast links, our Patreon, and our socials at the Cup Pod on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Blue Sky coming soon. Get your merch at LanaG'sCreations.etsy.com. And yeah, we're gonna get out of here. So cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
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 Bye.